it's Kelly and I'm back with another layout. And this is a layout of my great nephew this is from when I went to visit him last September. And he was really into doing puzzles at that time. So I took a couple of photos of him doing puzzles. And so I have this awesome paper from Heidi Swapp Old School, and it's the Summerland paper. And it's just like, I don't know, it's just such a cool paper. It almost feels like the bands of color are like puzzled together, sort of, kind of like you would a floor. I am playing with trying to put something behind that gold paper, which is the Heidi Swapp Old School Summerland paper as well. It's just the opposite side to get like another color or contrast in there. But right now, I'm just not finding anything that's working. It just feels like it's good the way it is. So I'm playing. These are from the Heidi Swapp Old School collection as well. That perforated paper was a specialty paper. So I've kind of given up for now on trying to put something behind. I'm just going through these die cuts, or not die cuts really. They're cut aparts, and they came from a Paige Evans Pink Paisley collection. I think it might be Pick Me Up, but I'm not positive about that. I had long ago cut that sheet of paper apart just to use for embellishments. Oh my goodness gracious. So then I'm continuing to look for things to add to the cut aparts. They need some kind of background to sit on or something like that. So I'm just kind of playing with that. This is another Paige Evans. This is the vellum sheet, I believe, from Pick Me Up. Just trying to see if there's anything else that will work. But it's a lot of words. So now my thoughts are maybe I could use some punches to punch some circles to mount all this so that it has a foundation. So I grabbed that star paper there, which I believe also is Paige Evans Pick Me Up, but I only have this scrap left. That is a 2.5-inch circle punch from Marvy Uchida. And I'm going to punch 2 circles from that, one for the top and then one for the bottom right there. And then I'm just using my Memento Dewdrop and gray flannel to just ink the edges here to help pop things off and to unite it because they're from different collections. I was intending the whole time to cut off that pink piece from what was the Yes tag. It just wasn't going to work. I didn't want any pink on this. Not that I'm above putting flowers and pink on boy layouts. Then I wanted another element, so I grabbed this aqua dot paper from Amy Tangerine Late Afternoon. I don't have the name of that paper, but that was her kind of fall collection. And I used my pink circle punch from Martha Stewart. So I'm kind of liking the way that all goes. Okay, so now I have it down and I'm liking how I have a little foundation basis for those word cut aparts to go on. There's the pink circle there. And then it's just pulling in some of the deeper colors and adding a little fun to it because, he's a little boy. He was a little bit over 2 when we made this visit. I will take that big circle in this particular case and take it part of the way off the page. That superstar sticker and then this little boy sticker here that was a clear sticker and I just mounted it on white paper because I have a hard time using clear stickers because I use so much pattern paper. Just mount them on white and fussy cut them. So those 2 things, both came from Pink Paisley Turn the Page, the stickers from that collection. So I'm liking how this is coming together now. Okay, so then I'm going to mount that little boy up on a little bit of foam tape just to give some dimension to that side. of the embellishment. And then getting this down a little bit, and you can see where my circle is a little bit above the top of the page. Now you could leave that too, you don't have to cut it off, but in this case I'm going to do that and then just re-ink the edges there. And then for the dimension up here, I'm going to add some foam tape behind that superstar sticker, and I like how that has some of the darker blues in it. So I'm trying to, you know, because there's the dark blue on the bottom, and I'm echoing colors across even if it's not all exactly the same. Okay, so I'm also playing with other embellishments. Like, what can I do? I found that Amy Tangerine phrase, that word sticker there that says fun, fun, fun. And I'm going to add that in. I have no idea how old those are and where where they're from. Then here are some brads. These are from Simple Stories Hello Fall. They're the new brads. And originally I put one in each cluster, but I actually ended up not liking, I was going to add some green in there, but I didn't like them in both clusters. So instead I'm just going to use this one, which is a heart. It kind of looks like the tree rings in a stump. Okay, so have those on there. And then I am going to add in these green enamel hearts and some arrows here actually. And those came from the Jelly Bean Soup Day-to-Day enamel or epoxy stickers. So I just like how it's pulling in some of that green that I was looking for before. So that's, you know, just a little something there. And then these blue enamel dots are from Bella Boulevard, and they're the enamel dots in Blueberry. These things are huge, or some of them are huge anyway. So I'm adding the big ones in where I can, guys. And that gets some of that navy back in there again, but a little bit more of a more muted navy. It's not so intense. And then to bring that color in again as well, I'm going to use this Foam Alpha from Simple Stories Color Vibe, and this is the navy to spell out the title, which is Puzzled, but I don't have a U, so I'm going to have to MacGyver a U. If I run out of ends, I'll use U's, and that's what I think I did here. I think I needed 2 ends at some point. And he is far from puzzled about doing puzzles, but I thought it was a cute title. I am, when you see the still shots, look at the far right cluster, because I forgot I wanted to add this other piece of chipboard in, which says Shine Bright on it. It's from the American Crafts Paige Evans Pink Paisley Pick Me Up chipboard. So that'll be on the far right underneath the little boy. And it brings in the colors that are in the layout as well. Just more dimension on that side. So again, kind of playing around. I kind of messed up the first way I did the U, so I kind of did it a little bit more carefully the second time, because it's a little bit shorter just because of the way it has to be cut off, but I think it's okay. All right, guys, there's the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you're all well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye, everybody.